stop. Wait a minute. Is this how life feels for you lately? What if I told you there was a way where you could stay connected with family and friends and even play games with them all virtually and all honoring social distancing? Would you do it? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hi there, my name is Matt Moore. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams in the Lancaster, Pennsylvania area. Today I'm coming to you with a way that you can stay connected with family, with friends, and staying connected in a way where you can actually see them and you can actually play games with them online, and it's almost like you're there in person. But of course, social distancing in the world we live in right now, we've got to be careful. So this is going to be a video on how to not only do that, how to step-by-step download the things that you need to download to your computers or your smart device or your iPad, tablet, whatever the case might be, and then walk you through how to set up those apps and those accounts in order to be able to do that with your family and friends. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things here, both that require either to download an app or at least an internet connection, but you should be able to do this, send it off to all of your friends and family and be able to connect with them on a virtual level. The very first thing that I'm going to be talking about is something called Houseparty. Now, you may have heard of FaceTime, you may have heard of Skype, you may have heard of Zoom. Well, this is all of those packed into one, plus you throw your game closet at it and have the ability to play games with family and friends, see their faces, have a good time, and actually, basically, it's almost like you're there. So let's talk about Houseparty first. And there's a couple of different ways that you can actually access Houseparty. One of which is to actually download the app on a smart device, an iPhone, a tablet, even a Android device, those kinds of things. But what I'm going to show you at least first, and then we'll go over to the app side, is how to actually access it on a browser. Maybe you don't have a smartphone or an iPad or a tablet or whatever the case might be. So here's how you can do it right from your internet browser. Now, I'm on a Mac right now, so I've got Safari pulled up. If you are a Mac user, you don't have to do much other than just go to houseparty.com. You go to houseparty.com, you scroll down, you'll click this button that says Mac OS. Now, this is going to download an application to your computer. You'll open it up, and basically what you'll do from there, create an account, and you'll hop right into Houseparty, and there you go. Here's your access to it right here. Once you start adding people, friends and family, by their usernames or their email addresses, well, that's when you can start to connect with them. So here you go. Hit this copy profile link, and you can send that link to all of your family and friends via a text message or via email, and you can connect with them there. All right, well, what if you don't have a Mac? Well, if you have a PC, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to open a browser, whether it's Firefox or Internet Explorer, and you're going to want to get the Chrome browser. So you want the Google Chrome browser. So if you don't have that, you just go to chrome.com. And this is going to open up a way for you to download your Chrome app, right? So if you're on a PC, this button will say download Chrome for PC. You'll click that, you'll download Chrome, and from there, that is when you will go to, again, houseparty.com, houseparty.com. Once you're in houseparty.com, you will scroll down, and you'll click on this Chrome button. And what this will do is basically open up the a way you can log in or create an account. And from there, you basically are taken right into the Houseparty app directly via the Chrome browser. Hi everybody, I'm on Houseparty. And just like this, you can have a Houseparty conversation. You're going to send the links to people in exactly the same way to be able to invite them to Houseparty. All right, well, let's say you do have a smartphone device, whether that's an iPhone or an Android phone, maybe even an iPad or a tablet, something that's an Android device that works with the Google Play Store. You can download the Houseparty app on all platforms, and you can do the exact same thing. So again, we're going to go, and I'm going to use an iPhone here for an example, to the Apple App Store. Once you get to the App Store, you're going to search for Houseparty in the search area. And once you find it, go ahead and download that app. The app comes right to your phone or your tablet, whatever the case might be, and you're going to walk through the same process that we just did on the desktop computer. If you have to create an account, go ahead and do so. And then from there, you'll be able to hop right into the Houseparty app. You can even invite your friends, even connect it with your Facebook profile. So if you have any Facebook friends that are on Houseparty, you can actually see them and be able to add them as friends to your account. Here's the best part about Houseparty. While you're in the Houseparty app, you can actually access some of those games that I was talking about. And just like I'm talking to you right now through video, you can talk to and play with your friends and family right through the Houseparty app. Now, here are some of the games that are offered right now. We've got the Heads Up app, which a lot of people know about. It's that Ellen DeGeneres inspired game that a lot of people actually have separate downloads for, but you can actually play that game right within your app. It's almost like a charades-like game where you have to kind of act out or give clues for somebody to guess what the word you're actually trying to guess for is. Another game that's on there that's offered is trivia. Just like you would expect, it's trivia. There's a lot of different categories that you can choose from, and it basically goes round robin, around the circle of how many people you have in your Houseparty room, chat room, and you can play trivia, keep score, and everything like that. Another one game that's on the app is called Chips and Guac, and if you've ever played Apples to Apples, well, it's the same thing. The rules are the same. They just call it Chips and Guac. Apples to Apples, Chips and Guac. So if you're a fan of Apples to Apples, Chips and Guac is going to be something that you really do like. And, by the way, if you're a fan of Pictionary, I definitely am, they actually have a game on there for the Pictionary fans out there. It's called Quick Draw, and Quick Draw is exactly what you would think. Gives you a word, you're supposed to draw it out, and in real time, everybody else can see what you're drawing and try to guess what the word is. Now you can hit yes, they got it, or pass on that question, and you can move on to the next clue. It's a really awesome app to stay connected with family and friends. My wife and I have been doing it on a consistent basis with our friends to try and have those friend game nights that we used to have, but now you can do it all virtually. A great substitution and a great way to get past this time that we're in, to pass the time and help alleviate some of that social stress or lack of social interaction that you were used to prior to what we're going through right now. So to recap, if you are using Houseparty, you want to either download the app or go onto a browser, and if you're using Safari, it's going to require you to download an app. If you decide to use Chrome, you don't actually have to download an app at all. Now, if you use it on your smart device, an iPhone, a tablet, whatever the case might be, you're going to have to download that app, and once you do, it's the same procedure. You're going to either create an account, link it with Facebook if you'd like, or just sign in if you already do have an account, and you can interact with other people. It doesn't matter, by the way, if they're on a mobile device and you're on the desktop, you can still have the same interactions as you would before. Have you liked what you've seen so far? I've got a favor for you. If you're on YouTube here, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below about any other games or any online system that you like to keep in touch with family and friends during this time. And again, appreciate your feedback and appreciate the subscribe as well. All right, so if you want to play a different kind of game, or if you just want to play some games in general, don't want to download any apps, well, there's an option for that, and we're going to talk about it. It's called Playing Cards, and what you do right away, you can just open up an internet browser, and you go to playingcards.io, so playingcards.io, and you can do this on any browser, and you can basically start playing a game immediately. The games they offer, Cards Against Humanity, which, by the way, if you've never played before, you may want to make sure that you're going to have an open mind, maybe a couple of drinks, but it is a really, really fun game that you can have with some friends and family, especially friends and family that have open minds. So just a word of warning on that one. Then, of course, there's the classic checkers. There's Crazy Eights Go Fish, which is an all-time classic, a matching game, and then you can actually create your own custom game and play that. So if you decide you want to play some checkers, you just click that button and you hit Start Game, and basically you're going to take this link and you're going to share it with other people. So right now I'm playing a friend. I go ahead and make my checker move, and the corresponding result is going to show up on their screen as well. Then they can make a move. There you go. And from there you can play a game of checkers, all virtually and all with your friends. So there you have it, a couple of great ways that you can stay in touch with friends and family during this time that we're going through. Of course, we are thinking about, our thoughts and prayers are going out to those that are on the front lines of this thing. We cannot thank you enough for keeping us all safe. And of course, if you are at home and you are basically put in a stay-at-home order or whatever the case might be, please do heed those warnings. We need everybody to head those warnings and we will get to the other side of this thing even quicker, even faster than we could otherwise. So that's my little reminder. That's going to be my little soapbox here in this video itself. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please share this with everybody you know. If you would like to join with some family and friends, or even if you'd like to play with me, just shoot me a message and I'd love to do that with you, or even just have a conversation with you. That's all it takes. So again, I'd love for you guys to take a look at this. Hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're all staying safe.